chat. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let me also boot this up right here. I see everybody. All right, let's get started.
Cool.
All right, let's get started.
All right, my name is Sauce, and I'm here with Psycho Blue, and we are doing some more commentating beginner Street Fighter V matches. Psycho Blue, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
What is up, everyone? It's me, Psycho Blue, conductor of the High Train, Mr. High Gems, hashtag Crosswires, hashtag former Evo, and Summer Jam, Street Fighter Cross Tekken champion. I've won a bunch of Street Fighter V tournaments on the former non-playable series, and I'm here to basically hype up all these wonderfully diverse players. I heard about what you guys been doing. I said, I gotta get in on this. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like, I believe now the first match is going to be Bacon versus Hodge. So Bacon plays Chun-Li. We'll see if Bacon actually goes with the Chun-Li or if he decides to be a troll. We will see.
All right, I am looking forward. I'm just reading about all of these trials and tribulations these players have gone through. Hodge has been recovering from tendinitis, and tonight marks his triumphant return. So let's see if he's ready to make this happen against a very game BaconBoltz.
Oh, Brian, you got the tags mixed up for the thing. Tenkyoken's still up there.
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind.
All right, so we're gonna have
Fight.
Hodge on the left, this slick baseball costume, and we got Chun-Li on the right in that lovely red dress with the Atlanta Hawks colors. Or, no, Washington football team colors. There we go. Football and baseball. The old.
Okay, grab.
So let me see. I'm trying to get a feel. So good jump in by HodgePodge.
Oh wow, almost finished the combo.
Yeah. So HodgePodge, just based on what Rashid needs to do, when you end with like the Falcon kick, or whatever it's called, the Eagle Spike.
Yeah, Eagle Spike.
The good thing about that is it also leaves the purpose
of no
pressure. Oh, he is taunting right now. So I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe he just felt like being a troll, as you said. But BaconBoltz takes that first round.
Yeah.
BaconBoltz doing a good job so far on being wise to Rashid's usual Rashid tactics with the dive kick bouncing up and down. What I want to see more of is maybe Chun-Li throwing a slower fireball to kind of force Rashid to respect the space and maybe bait him to jumping where Chun-Li could use any number of anti-airs, not just typical ground attacks, but also maybe some air-to-airs, like the air target combo from the air throw. It does a lot of damage, and it builds up over time.
Yeah, one thing that I've criticized Bacon for in the past is that he's very reliant on V-skill jump rather than regular jump, and a lot of the times regular jump's better. It has a different jump arc, but a lot of the times it's quicker, and so. And it doesn't have that visual or that audio indicator that the V skill does, so it's harder to anti-air for a lot of new players. Okay, we see that coming out from Chun.
Yeah.
Overhead blocks, but no punish.
Good dive kick over the fireball. Talked about maybe Chun throwing fireball more, but the moment she did, HodgePodge had it scouted.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for. The other thing I'd like to see is Bacon is not getting these punishes on these eagle spikes, which are unsafe. I believe if he threw out like a long range quick normal like her standing heavy punch, I'm pretty sure that she would be able to punish a lot of these unsafe eagle spikes.
I agree, and I think that's something any new Street Fighter player should probably familiarize themselves with, maybe even before the special moves themselves, the big combos. Knowing like your best buttons to poke with.
Good anti-air.
That was good. I will admit that was good. All right.
No punish from Bacon.
exactly what Bacon needs to do. Bacon's a bit lively as long as Bacon can retain it. Not much can really bother Bacon right now because Chun-Li's really good at making people respect her space. So I think Bacon's going a little bit too heavy. I think Bacon might want to walk out of the corner a bit there.
No, didn't block it.
But now, yeah, now it's rough.
Oh no.
Throwing fireballs, I mean, and I'm saying this as someone who has trouble sometimes playing other fireball characters. You have to know what each character's fireball is for. Not all of them are just for, like, typical key blast attacks. For Chun-Li, because her fireball is so slow compared to some others, she typically uses her as a way to kind of move forward or have opponents stop moving forward so she can go backward and keep a life lead. I think things went sour in that last game because Bacon just basically threw away his life lead. I'm not sure why. Like, right now, this isn't too bad. I do like how Chun-Li just kept walking backwards there to see what is HodgePodge's jump rhythm, and then finally Bacon challenged it. That's interesting. Yeah, he was definitely getting crazy there.
Yeah, I think he was definitely trying to go for regular, and then it was a misinput in the EX, which doesn't carry you forward. I think for Bacon, what happened that last round was he let himself get too excited, right? He had this huge life lead, and beginner players, when they see that, their instinct is, oh, he's so low, I'm just gonna go in and finish them off. But then they end up playing super reckless as a result, and often end up losing that life. What he should do is start to play back. Excellent punish. This is exactly
what we're talking about.
That back medium punch as he's coming down. It's probably not the optimal punish, but since a HodgePodge has had such low life, it didn't matter anyways, right?
This is what I want to see. It seems like BaconBoltz doesn't have like the cross under anti-air light like some other Chun-Li players. So what I recommend BaconBoltz doing, I don't think HodgePodge really intimidated by if I jump in where it's like get hit by light attack. We need to have Chun-Li use one of the heavier anti-airs to really make HodgePodge stop doing all these jumps.
Yeah, absolutely.
A simple light attack is worth the risk of maybe getting a big jump in my opinion.
And the thing is, one of the main advantages of that light anti-air is because it comes out fast and it resets your opponent so that you can put and your plus, right, when they land, so you can potentially frame trap them or put them in a mix-up situation. But because we're at this beginner level, Bacon really doesn't have those frame traps or anything like that at his disposal. So he can't really take full advantage of the light kick anti-air. So he should be using back heavy kick instead, I think, most of the time.
Heavy kick, air throw, whichever. That was a good jump in. BaconBoltz ties it at 1.
Absolutely. And another thing I'd like to see from Bacon is lightning legs cancels into V-trigger after the first time, right? So that V-trigger 2, while that bar is up, you can cancel pretty much anything into V-trigger, into that Kikosho, right? So he could have extended his combo there, done Kikosho after legs, and gotten more damage, right? So I'd like to see a little bit more optimization from him. As far as HodgePodge goes, I think he's getting a lot of his good links. Like he's getting standing medium punch into crouching medium kick, which is like one of the main links for Rashid. But he's not converting that into light mixer. And light mixer is such a good tool for Rashid, especially for beginners, because it's so easy to confirm. See, we got the 3-piece there. We didn't get the final one, right? We didn't get the special cancel.
We need something special canceled, either the mixer or the spike, just because. Again, if you end it, no matter which one you end it with, it puts him in prime position to keep attacking.
Yeah, exactly.
And it does more damage, obviously.
Yeah, and Spike gives you better Oki. But the good thing about light mixer for beginners is so confirmable, because if they block, you can just do the light mixer, which is you just don't press anything, which is -2. So it's not punishable. Oh wow, HodgePodge gonna take this round with a punish on the spinning bird kick from Bacon. Bacon getting a little frisky with these spinning bird kicks. I'd like to see him use light legs more as an ender because it's less punishable.
So the good thing about players at this particular level is ideally you're gonna learn very quickly what not to do. And for both these players, I can see a lot of trial by error stuff. Like I do see some adjustments with what's happening. Those are some nice dive kicks. All right, punish. Yeah. Good. All right, there we go.
Good job, Bacon.
That's to keep HodgePodge from keep doing it. Well, maybe not, because the life is just so big right now. HodgePodge says, I got plenty of time to see.
And HodgePodge has full resources, so he's really kind of got it right now. We'll see if he can... Oh, nope. Gets clipped. by the Eagle Spike.
That's why I said HodgePodge was going to stop there, because the life lead was just so big. He could afford to do whatever he wanted and say, well, until Chun-Li stops me all the time, until I'm the one low on life, I'm going to keep doing it and see if they can stop. And unfortunately, it seems like they couldn't make it happen. So that was 2-1. Is this going to be first to what? Are these first to 5s?
Round 1. Fight.
Got it. Uh-oh, disconnected. Hello? Still connected, said. All right, let me see what happens. So, good and well, I want to see more of just the back heavy kick and the air throw. And once that happens, I think HodgePodge won't be as inclined to jump. I would like to see HodgePodge block a bit more, because none of those are, like, that wasn't true, obviously. The lightning legs into, all right, keep block, oh, just challenge it, okay. This time, they didn't really do anything there.
And I think what we're seeing a lot of here is new player tendencies, right? This is a great example of new player tendencies. New players don't like to block. They like to press buttons on wake up and in any meaty reset situation. Oh.
Well, the one time they did block, that's what happens. This is why they don't block.
On wake up.
This is why they don't block. Because if they do and have that standoff, someone's gonna get thrown. So that's how they see it. If I block, I'll get thrown.
Oh, good anti-air. Yes,
there we go. 2 in a row.
Good job,
That's
Bacon.
what you want to do. You see him now. He's like playing the ground game a bit more, because they're getting stopped there consistently.
That come out. And the other thing that I'd like to see is there is a very specific range at which HodgePodge is jumping Bacon's fireballs, and it's right like outside of the range of Rashid's normals, but right inside the range of his jump arc, right? And we see this a lot from new player tendencies. New players go, oh, well, I'm not in range to hit him with any of my moves, so I'm going to jump, right? Because that's the only option that they have in their toolbox, right? So
exactly.
If Bacon can identify that and say, okay, we're at this range, I know he's going to want to jump. Ooh, good corner jump. Bacon was looking for the jump out, but couldn't exactly punish it. Good reversal sweep there, and Bacon's going to take the round.
All right, so with everything you just mentioned, I want to see if Bacon remembers that Chun-Li has an air throw, because that is the perfect anti-air for everything you just talked about. Especially because Chun-Li recovers pretty quick for fireball compared to some other characters, because her fireball is so slow. If she could throw like a properly spaced fireball and kind of hide a bit, where she can react to his jump, that air is going to smack them right down, and that does more damage than just the back heavy punch. Back heavy kick, I should say.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Bacon, a lot of times those like corner jump outs are kind of a thing that you have to lab, because it's not necessarily directly intuitive. But yeah, exactly, air to air, especially like if he would like air to air medium punch and cancel that into legs, he could get some good damage and keep him in the corner if that kind of thing happened again. Oh, EX spike coming out. Chun-Li, okay, Victor gone. Canceling the Victor. Come on, Bacon, a little bit late. No punish on the spinning bird kick. That is minus. Oh, just get hit. And
he tried to challenge the fireball, did not work out as planned.
Yeah, HodgePodge does not like to block, and he takes a lot of free damage because of it.
So I guess all I can say there is, if you see a fireball at that range, don't even try, just block it, that's all.
Yeah.
Or jump over it, because he was just so far away. I could have jumped over at that point, but I decided to challenge it. It didn't work out the way he planned. Maybe he tried to slide under it? Maybe that was his plan?
I think he pressed like crouching medium kick, so I think he just didn't react to the fireball in time, because EX fireball is quicker than Chun-Li's normal fireballs.
Maybe. It just seemed like pretty far away from me, but anyway. Let's empty jump. I like that. Because HodgePodge isn't anti-airing at all. The fact that HodgePodge is anti-airing like anything, that could be the clearance that Bacon needs to just go empty all the time, or just make it be empty and a regular jumping. But I will also say this, I do like that Bacon has, well, you already said why Bacon doesn't jump, because he prefers the B-skill jump. If Bacon started using the regular jump, mix that in.
Oh, no punish, you gotta sweep that, Bacon.
Definitely. But I also like the idea of Bacon using the empty jump at one time, and if they can be more consistent with mixing in the B-skill jump with the regular jump, until HodgePodge, like you said, until HodgePodge gives Bacon reason to stop, Bacon's gonna have free clearance.
Cancel that into reach trigger, Bacon.
Oh,
Eagle spike coming out as an air-to-air. Yeah, We see some unfamiliarity with Bacon with his V-trigger activations. Bacon could have dealt a lot of damage there if he had canceled those legs into his first V-trigger. Good anti-air from Bacon. Random sweep coming out. I think Bacon has to start blocking low more frequently in neutral because HodgePodge really likes to throw these sweeps out. And if Bacon just baits it, instead of just walking straight back like he's doing, he can just get free sweep punishes off on HodgePodge.
Alright, this is good.
I can hit. Oh, it is. A little janky, but it works out.
It definitely did. Good conversion by BaconBoltz.
I think that's the first time I've seen BaconBoltz land a super.
I would like to see Bacon whenever, again, I don't know if Bacon understands that
God.
he has air throw. Whenever HodgePodge go for that dive kick, that's a perfect chance to try and have Chun-Li air throw him with just the regular jump air throw.
Oh, cancel that into V-trigger. He would have died, Bacon.
Still waiting for the cancel. It's been, I know he can. He's trying. He's trying to get his turn.
Oh, okay.
Because
And
he's
the
running low on
buff
health.
comes out. Such a good button from Chun-Li, and Bacon definitely doesn't use it enough. But yeah, that one was very close, very down to the wire. These matches are pretty close in general, I think.
Okey-dokey. Let me see here. So again, Rashid
Oh,
likes
no.
to invoke the power of Be Real and Sendog, the House of Pain. Jump around, jump up to get down. Unfortunately, alright, Chun-Li was anti-airing
no
pretty well
punish.
before. We haven't really seen it in a while.
Come on, Bacon, punish those anti-airs, man.
Alright,
Or
HodgePodge
push the
saying
jump
we're
in.
gonna hide the dive kick, we're just gonna regular jump-ins. And until Chun-Li makes me stop, I'm gonna keep jumping in.
Yeah, and the other problem, we see an issue with Bacon's play right there, where
Oh no.
no
He was
punish.
punished. That was a crush counter punish right there.
Family.
That was the time for the dab attack right there.
Cancel. Okay. Do another EX. You can do another EX legs after that.
I suspect he only thinks EX is cancelable.
Yeah.
He spends the EX
think
all the
that's
time, but not the
case.
regular one.
Bacon, they're all oh, good anti-air. Ooh. Oh, that's punishable. Oh no.
That is
Rashid wins.
3-2, I think.
Yes, in favor of HodgePodge.
Got it.
Bacon keeps getting clipped by these sweeps. He's got to start blocking low and neutral.
Blocking and punishing. Even with your fastest button, it'd be better than nothing.
Yeah, or
It's
just
just-
sweep, right? It might not be optimal, but sweep for sweep, you're gonna take that.
Sweep for sweep, or even just like, if you feel sweep's not fast enough, just again, test with it. If you don't know, test
Good
with it.
anti-air
That-
from HodgePodge.
Stopping his momentum because you know HodgePodge isn't going to block as much. You could just get him to keep getting hit by these fly attacks until he eats like something bigger, like a medium into legs. Okie dokie. So
And we see a
HodgePodge.
little bit of adjustment coming out from HodgePodge. Oh, no cancel into V-trigger. Oh no. No punish on the sweep.
That is going to be my homework for both these guys. If you don't know the punish, just test with like your fastest button.
Cancel into V-trigger! Oh, too late. Oh, blocked it overhead. Very tenuous. Anyway, oh, and the duff. The walk-up duff.
The walk-up duff, the Ricky Ortiz special. I laughed so hard that first Capcom Cup where Ricky just shut out all these people with this one move, even though everyone knew that move was good.
With the duff. That Capcom Cup was so entertaining to watch. My first ever Capcom Cup, actually, because I'm a Street Fighter 5 baby.
I was actually, I'll tell you a story after this, though, and focus on the match, but I do have some stories about that Capcom Cup. Oh, that's good. This is good for Bacon.
Yeah, Bacon's got a good life. What he needs to do is,
you challenged
not
it.
that. Okay, vertical sweep. Rashid wasn't ready with the meaty because of that strange knockdown. Bacon keeps misinputting with these EX SBKs, and I don't even think you want to do normal SBKs here because I think because with how good her heavy kick legs is now, you can just do that and have it be a lot safer.
I'm not sure why. I'm guessing something lab happened where Bacon's doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. It's just not really worth because that's not even what an SBK is
And
for.
the
That's
duff
more
coming
for
out
personals.
again. HodgePodge not respecting the plus frames on the EX Fireball. That is plus. You do have to take it. And you see the duff coming out, counter hitting HodgePodge who tried to stick a button out. And Bacon's going to take the third game. Tied up. Very even matches. And this is what we like to see. Sometimes on these beginner sets, we see that a certain player has like lab combos and someone hasn't, and that just makes like all the difference in the world, right? And it's kind of a stomp. But this one is very, very close, very, very back and forth. Both players have their own unique strengths, but also unique things that they need to work on.
I think in general, both have to work on punishes, though.
I agree.
All right, look, we got jump ins. We got real jump ins. None of this V skill nonsense. Honestly, guys, jump ins.
Oh, no! Reversal throw, because Bacon doesn't know his meaties.
You didn't even need me. All you had to do was let HodgePodge hang himself and just block his wake up, or just walk back, because HodgePodge would still be cornered. Just the range difference that Chun-Li has compared to Rashid. Chun-Li and Bacon could have controlled that matchup, but he got a little bit too hasty.
Again, oh, there we go. Cancel it into V-trigger. Oh, no.
Alright, so we're going to watch these back and see why
cancel it into V-trigger. You can cancel your normals into V-trigger, Bacon. Oh, there we go. And the Duff seals it once again. That walk-off Duff sealing so many rounds for Bacon because HodgePodge sees Hunt walking up, says, I'm going to press a button, and guess what? You're going to get Duff. Nothing can beat that thing.
Pretty much. Alright, I'm going to see what's going on here real quick. Alright, this is good. Right now they're just going crazy with buttons, both of them.
Okay.
Okay, that's what he wanted.
A lot of, again, random lows that are just working out because players aren't defaulting to down backing or blocking low, and they get hit by all of these random lows that come out, which basically just gives them free damage.
So with Chun-Li, her low attacks are all very good. It's not the worst idea to go ham with them, especially if Rashid's not challenging them properly. But I want to see, that's good. That's what you should have been doing at the beginning. That last round, that's what you should have been doing.
It was like an accidental shimmy. It was sick. Okay?
Well, hopefully realize it should not be an accident.
Yeah,
Right.
look, I got medium kicks too. HodgePodge, get out of here.
Washington football team Chun-Li ties it at 3, I believe. No, 4. So it looks like
Bacon taking the lead right now.
Yeah, Bacon's gonna be on set point next.
Round 1.
Oh yeah, we see Phage in the chat. Das Boot. Hey, stand medium kick's always a beautiful button for me as a Bison player.
Yeah.
In fact, I will say this as an aside. For most Street Fighter characters, stand medium kick's a pretty good long-range poke. It's usually like a big, flat hitbox, pretty far. And for almost every character, it has the exact same function. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah.
Like
You get things like a Kuma and stuff that can actually cancel theirs, and Poison that can cancel hers even though hers is kind of long range. We see Stun racking up Chun-Li.
Not so much cancel, it's more the fact that
Oh,
some have like a long range
it's like
one, but for
oh, God, oh, and the Duff taking it. Very good on Bacon to back up when the stun bar gets so high, but HodgePodge just getting right back in there. And again, we keep seeing Bacon doing legs and not canceling into V-trigger. Leaving your V-trigger on the table, leaving damage on the table, you're just leaving stuff on the table.
Okay, so that was good using the neutral jump heavy kick. I want to see Rashid jump out less. That's on Chun. Chun should have known Rashid's looking to get out, especially with the way HodgePodge plays.
And this is something that I tell the new beginners all the time. One of the best things that you can do to improve your game, if you've improved like your fundamentals and like your combos and stuff, is when you got your opponent in the corner, just play back a little bit and wait for them to jump. New players, just their immediate reaction when they're in the corner. Oh wow, good conversion off of the EX. Bacon's gonna take the round. But yeah, new players, their first instinct is to jump out of the corner. So if you just wait, you can get so much damage off of free anti-airs. I've anti-aired players 5 times in a row because they cannot think of anything to do besides jump out of the corner. And we see these anti-airs coming out from Bacon. Stun actually racking up on Rashid, but now Rashid has corner control. We'll see if he can take an advantage of it.
Bacon, I'm going to say this as nice as I can. I think Bacon gets too much when Rashid comes in, even when Bacon shouldn't, just because of the big life lead that Bacon has right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing Bacon like rush a lot of stuff right now. Bacon should not be panicking. Yeah, Bacon's going nuts right now. That's what I'm seeing. It's a nerve thing. It's not just knowing what to do. It's a nerve thing.
Yeah.
If you have a life lead back big, there is no need to rush anything.
Not big with a
Bacon's
werewolf.
getting hit for free by a lot of these things.
Okay.
There's really no need to.
It's got.
Because you have so much control, and you could have finished that there.
You're Bacon. I'm gonna
You
kill
could have
you.
finished that there.
Good buff
Walk
is
up
gonna do
Duff.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that like the 4th or 5th time he's been
A
hit by
walk
that?
up buff has killed Hodge so many times. Hodge has to be able to adapt to it, especially after the EX.
Well,
Hodge-
it looks like Hodge could learn the hard way because
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Bacon took that set.